Folks, welcome to my channel, Mad Hooter. I am the Mad Hooter. This is sort of a test. So, everybody knows that there are certain people that block certain kinds of material, and I'm trying to put a good thumb on why that means me too. Because I've put out a couple of videos over the last however many months, and some of them will get a normal amount of views for somebody that has this amount of subscribers that I do, and some of them will get absolutely zero views. And I have to say that I'm pretty confused over why the censorship is happening to me. And I know that I have this light behind me. Maybe I should do it like this, where I have a little halo. Is that cool? Oh, I've got the halo. Um. Anyway, let me do this. There. Now we've got the mood right. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's because like the last video that I put up was just sort of talking about how you should be well-rounded in the media outlets that you take in and what you put into your brain. Books that you read, media, television shows you watch, whatever, anything, music. And I know that video has been blocked or shadow banned, whatever you want to call it, because it has zero views. And usually by this time, I would have at least some views. And I don't know. I know that YouTube says they're a free speech platform, and I haven't really been super partisan in some of the things that I've said. I have said some controversial things, but some of the most controversial videos that I've put up still have views. Some of them have thousands of views. So what is it exactly? I can't figure it out. Is it just some algorithm problem in my titles? Because I don't think my titles should be triggering that. Just like when I go live like now, the small amount of subscribers that I have, you would think that I would get a couple people chiming in that could see, oh, Mad Hooter's live. Let me go over there and talk some trash to him. Tell him how much I hate him, which is that's fine. I welcome that. Come tell me how much I'm wrong. I'm cool with that. But I'm really trying to figure out what it is that, because I would like to have some people check out my stuff. Now, if nobody checks it out, I'm doing it for me anyway. So, people agree, rad. People don't agree, that's cool too. But I will leave people with this. I've noticed that people aren't getting along these days, and it's been for a while, and it's been like over everything. Nowadays, everything is a hot button issue. If you're a Cowboys fan, you hate Giants fans, or if you're a Falcons fans, you hate Saints fans, which I happen to be a Saints fan. And I have plenty of cool conversations with people that enjoy all other teams, and we agree that we like football, and we can razz each other over this and that, but we still aren't rude to each other. To where a point like, oh, you don't agree, that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm like, no, he's pretty good. He's got a lot of rings, but I don't think he's the greatest quarterback of all time. And there's some arguments to be made over other guys that could be the GOAT. So, people call me an idiot, or other people calling people idiots because they disagree over something. I just think that's extremely unproductive. Like, why don't you just have a conversation and talk about it? Pull out some stats. instead of hurling epithets at each other over whatever it is, it could be political in nature, it could be Ford versus Chevy. Um, you know, maybe just learn to be nicer. I know that sounds overly simplistic, but maybe do as the Jewish faith teaches and just be a mensch. Or if you're a Christian, turn the other cheek. But I also do believe that if you see your friend, one of your friends, or somebody on your friends list who is not a direct friend of you, calling one of your friends an idiot because they disagree, you should pipe up and say, hey man, that's not cool. Like, we're having a conversation. You don't get to call people stupid or a retard or any of those things because you're having a disagreement. You just lost the argument when you do that. So, I think that if you see somebody on your friends list treating somebody else poorly, you should call it out and say, hey, I don't allow you to treat my friends that way. This is a guy or a person that I know, and I don't have any respect for you doing that to my friends. So either be polite or please go on about your business. And maybe that's overly simplistic. You can disagree with me and say, oh, you're wrong. I think that people should be able to call people idiots over their beliefs, over whatever it is. And I will disagree. And we could talk. If you have some valid talking points over that, I'd love to go over it with you. But if you're just going to call people idiots, you're very counterproductive. And I don't have a lot of patience for that anymore. I used to get into flame wars with people. I'm over it. Doesn't matter. There's nothing productive about a flame war. Other than trying to one-up each other and just maybe playing like the dozens and throwing your mama jokes out there. Maybe you can make an argument that it's fun to throw out your mama jokes. But as long as everybody realizes that, okay, we're doing this because we're having fun with each other. But if people are really being offended, then I think it's time to stop that. So anyway, we'll see if this video is also blocked, shadow banned. People don't get to see it. People don't get to chime in. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to keep putting up stuff. I have a bunch of different things I want to talk about. This channel has been built. It started on me talking about music. Then I started talking about politics when the whole election cycle was happening, and I started talking about media and Rachel Maddow and all this stuff, and I went down that rabbit hole. And it doesn't mean that I'm not still engaged. It just means that, like, when something really lights me up, I'll chime in about it. But I'd like for other people that are on this channel, tell me what you want me to talk about, and whether you disagree or agree, that's cool. But bring up some topics. I'll check it out, research. I might already have a good batch of ideas on it, so I can just immediately chime in. That's cool. Whatever it is, motorcycles, gun control, politics, farming, airplanes. People that don't know me, I'm real big into aviation. We can have all those discussions. Most topics, I mean, I'm not a quantum physics guy, but I would like to think that I'm your probably above average, smarter, dumb guy, if that makes any sense. I can carry a conversation on most topics. And maybe I'm wrong. But I would love to have a nuanced conversation without hurling epithets at each other. But anyway, that's what I got for this evening. I hope everybody's being good to each other. And love me, hate me, Doesn't matter. Jump down there. Leave your comments in the description button. I'm just mature enough that I can handle it. So anyway,